several picnic tables here, and you can scamper up around the rocks. The only requirement or restriction in the garden is that you not climb above 10 feet without technical gear. And that applies mostly to the sheer rock faces as opposed to those there. And we have about, well, I think we had something like 13 high-angle rescues here in the garden last year. We have a very good fire department high-angle rescue team. This park and then North Cheyenne Canyon and 2 other parks are open for rock climbing with permits. Permits are free, but you're basically saying you know what you're doing when you get your permit. And we have a couple of places that one of which is known as Tourist Gully, which is a very nice, easy climb up. It's a lot more steep than people think, and it is not easy coming down, and we end up with people stuck up there quite frequently. And the fire folks, when they have to come out and rescue somebody, they let the police know as well. So usually when they retrieve people who are climbing without technical gear and don't have permits, they're met by the local constabulary who write tickets. And depending upon how nice or how belligerent the individual is, affects the amount of the ticket. But usually somewhere in the range of $500 is normal. We do allow horseback riding in the Garden of the Gods. There are certain trails that are restricted, but down in this area there's a lot of riding done. There is a riding stable that is just outside the Garden of the Gods, and for every trail ride they lead, for every individual they lead on a trail ride, I'm sure they charge $45 or $50 or more an hour. But for every ride, they contribute $2 to the city of Colorado Springs to help with the upkeep of the garden. However, you'll see, and you probably did see as you look to your left, there was a lot of area that was covered with sticks and logs and some matting. There's been a lot of work to restore parts of the garden, and our Friends group works with an organization called the Rocky Mountain Field Institute. Most of the members of our Friends of Garden of the Gods are older, as I am, have bad backs, don't lift boulders very well or big timbers, and so we raise funds pretty well, but we're not real good at doing the heavy lifting, and so we support the Rocky Mountain Field Institute financially, and they bring groups out here. Well, they'll begin this coming weekend to begin to do trail work in this area. Later in the summer, beginning in June, they'll go into the high country. They built a trail to the top of Mount Blanca, which is down near Alamosa. It's one of Colorado's 14ers. I'm going to talk to your driver for a second.